You know, sometimes I have a dream of peace, where we go out to all your fun little traditions and we say, okay, we don't want to brainwash you or anything like that or kill you anymore. Just come as you are with all your crazy cookie beliefs. Come join us. Come into the Void Engineers. Because the Void Engineers are, above anything else, the good guys of the Technocracy. They really do the good stuff. Mwah, love you. Which is why a lot of the other conventions can't stand them. But we all get along one way or the other. The other reason I'd like all the traditions to go into the Void Engineers is just to get their minds blown by how big the universe is, how much they thought they understood and how small that is. And because the Void Engineers are there to fight and to explore. They are Marco Polo setting out for the mysterious Orient. They are the cartographers looking at the here be dragons and saying, let's go have a look. Going there and being a bit sad that there weren't any dragons and coming back dead or rich or both. They're that. They're the explorers. They're the defenders. Because out there, between the dimensions, there are dragons. There are creatures of unimaginable types. I've seen some of the videos, they've sanitized and safe for other convention videos. Oh yes, they are there. There's a whole world out there. They're the explorers. They are Neil Armstrong battling dragons on the moon. Because the dragons want to eat the world. Yes, if you criticize the Technocracy, bear in mind that if we hadn't been there, there wouldn't be any humanity left. We'd all have had our brains sucked out or something else sucked out in some unpleasant way by the monstrosities beyond the veil, beyond the dimensions. This is where the Void Engineers go. They plant their flags in this interdimensional space. They create their bases. They colonize, they fight, they explore, and they defend. Now, colonization has got a bit of a bad rap nowadays. To be honest, deservedly so. It's an incredibly inefficient economic order, as I keep on repeating. But yes, that's mainly because there are already people there when you arrive. So you get there and you basically have to kill, force out, or get rid of the other people there until you can start exploiting the land. But it seems, luckily, for the reputation of the Void Engineer, that everything out there is pretty bad. Or if not pretty bad, at least then they can negotiate. There's a lot of room amongst the stars. So yes, when you look up and when you imagine to yourself, I know you imagined this, let me check. If you did not imagine yourself on a planet when you were younger, I will eat my... No, I don't have to eat my hand. You definitely did. That's what they are. They're going there amongst the stars. They are Star Trek. That was... I've heard... Don't take this as truth. I will increase your skepticism. But I've heard that some of the Star Trek episodes were actually based on certain unfortunate encounters the Void Engineers did. Basically all the more gory or dark of the Star Trek episodes. Anyway, that's what I heard. Others have said that there's nothing that can compare. But bear in mind that there's a whole interplay between popular culture and the Void Engineers. In fact, I've seen Void Engineers with phasers. And I know where these came from. The Void Engineers did not have phasers before Star Trek. There's an influence, a miraculous influence between sci-fi. Well, maybe not miraculous. Maybe that's why there's more monsters around now. As the sci-fi gets darker, maybe there are these creatures that are created by the darkness in the human psyche. Oh, yes, that is a warning. That is a borderline belief that I've just given you. It's just about acceptable to have it. But don't go any further than that. I will lock that down. Do not go any further than that, and don't talk about it too often. It just about is plausible within the purview of enlightened science. So yes, go for that's my retirement plan. One day, when I retire, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to take my gun, my space gun, go in my space probe, go into my space dimension and blast space aliens. And because I don't have a clue, I'm probably going to get torn apart in a few seconds. But we all have our dreams, and my dream is to get torn apart by an alien bug somewhere on a void engineer technocratic construction amongst the stars as robots and aliens look on. Not for a while yet. We're in tomorrow. Almost all done.